But I had this conversation with her, and I was like, bro, at the end of the day, this sounds so simple, but I feel like this is profound. Like, if I'm chilling with my girl, like, I want to feel comfortable to be me. Like, can I say nigga around you and you're not gonna flinch? That might be an immature way of thinking, but that's where I'm at right now. I'm 22. But yeah, like, can I be myself 100% around you without worrying about you judging me or looking at me crazy? You know, you can't make me feel away from me being who I am. And that's more so what I be getting at now. It's like, yo, I don't want to date anybody who I have to hide portions of myself to feel okay with being with. You feel me? I want to be with somebody who's proud to be with me as I am, and vice versa.
I don't do no clout chase, but you is a disgrace. I do it my own way, my own way. JG got the flavors, we say fuck the haters. We just get this paper, then they see you later.
Welcome to another J2C video. The truth about interracial dating. Video by Antonio Speaks. Now, as somebody who used to be what some would call a milkman, type of dudes who say, if it ain't snowing, it ain't going. Yeah, thank God I grew out of that. Bro, as somebody who used to be like that, I think that this is like a topic that we need to shed some more light on, bro, because as a black man who says some shit like that, it doesn't come from a sense of like, you know, it's not genuine. It's not I don't think it's genuine attraction, bro. Like, for me personally, when I would say shit like that, it was because I had a deep-rooted sense of, like, I didn't like who I was. In the back of my mind, and it's kind of, like, sad to say it, but this is how a younger, immature me used to think. And there's reasons why I used to think this way, but it was like, well, if I get with a white woman or if I get with a lighter-skinned woman, my kids are going to be lighter. You know? And it was because of all the shit that, you know, I would see growing up, the types of jokes that people would make about me growing up. Oh, like, yo, you dark. You better use that carrot soap. Damn. You feel me? Like, all of that shit would really get to me. It fucked with my head. And for a while, like, I resented because it was people like me mostly making jokes like that. So, like, my own people. Of course, it was jokes, and jokes like that. I guess. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, that was why I even thought like that. So when I saw this video from Antonio, I was like, all right, bet. This is definitely going to be a fire one. We got to react to it. Anyway, if y'all have been here before, y'all know me. Got to hit you with the 1.3. Because niggas talk too slow. Actually, I forgot. Where Antonio talks a little fast. We hitting him with the 1.2. But niggas talk too slow for my speed, generally. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
Interracial dating. Now, at one point in time in American history, this was not legal to do so. In fact,
Very
it was
true.
only 50 years ago, June 12, 1967.
Crazy how fast times change, you feel me?
Interracial marriage was legalized by the Supreme Court decision in Loving versus Virginia. Now, in 2025, we see interracial couples on the daily. Hispanic and blacks together,
Right.
Asian and whites together. But the most common, and the one we're going to be highlighting in today's video, black and white relationships. Now, I want to say this first and foremost. Love who you love. But keywords,
Amen.
love. I
Yep.
feel like most of these interracial relationships, especially the black and white ones, are founded off of fetishes,
Fetishism?
man. Fetishes. God damn. And this is just something that has always happened in history. The hypersexualization of black men and women.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you say you like black men, but the only thing you like about them is the stereotype of a BBC, you do not like them. You fetishize them.
Yep.
If you say you like black women, but the only thing you like about us is the stereotype of a big butt, you do not like us. You fetishize us.
Yep.
We are people. We are not sex objects. We have thoughts, feelings, emotions, great conversation. We are not here for your sexual enjoyment.
We're going to start this video off by
Amen.
talking about the black man and white woman combo. A lot of the times when these white women get with black men, it's either for three reasons. It's the fetish aspect, the rebellion aspect, or true love.
Hey guys,
Amen.
today I'm here with Riley and
Listen, you know what? Let's see what they
okay guys, the question today is, why do you guys love black guys?
Oh, BBC.
Once you go black, you never go back. This was just a saying to me until I experienced it myself firsthand.
Right.
I think that the black man and the white woman just liked each other. Y'all wanna know why we like y'all's black men? Because they not y'all's black men.
What?
They're not. You don't know shit. Like, way back in the day.
What is she talking
We
about?
gotta go way back there. You know how we were separated and there was some still sneaky stuff going on, right? But as you know, things evolved, got better. We started to mingle together, and that made a lot of us white and black folk happy. It did. And
Bro, she's talking a whole lot of nothing right now, gang. I don't know what she's going on about.
Then we got to mingle together even more. And I think that the black man and the white woman just liked each other.
Now I want to get into the rebellious aspect. Most of these white men do not want their daughters talking to black men. And if you're a white person, I'm pretty sure we know those conversations y'all parents have had with y'all. Now a lot of white kids get into that rebellion.
Bro, I know that not all white people are racist. That is a fact. Not all white people are racist. But I'm willing to bet that a lot of them are. I'm willing to bet a lot of them are. Like, there are some girls who I would go for in the past. And in the back of my mind, like some white girls I'll go for in the past. And in the back of my mind, it's like, yeah, we chilling together right now. We're friendly right now. But like, if you brought me home, would your parents specifically, like, would your father be cool with that? You feel me? I'm not trying to be in Get Out. I'm not trying to be Get Out too. You feel me? Like, respectfully, I genuinely be wondering that. And it's the same vice versa, low key. Because I remember when I was younger, bro, I told my uncle one time, I was like, oh, like, I'm into white girls. And like I said, like, I think I said this at the beginning of the video. If I didn't, like, I was into them because, it's the typical shit niggas say when they're into white girls, bro. Oh, like, they're feminine, they're submissive, they're nicer, like, and shit like that. And I remember my uncle, he was like, at the end of the day, I'm into black women because I want my kids to look like me. And I couldn't understand it at the time. But now that I'm older, I'm 22 now. I understand what he meant exactly, bro. Because at the end of the day, the flip side of I want my kids to look like me is like that's what a lot of white people, they want their kids to have kids that look like them. They don't want their kids to go intermingling with other races and shit like that. Like I said, this is not all white people, but I know that, or at least I'm willing to bet. I don't know for sure, but I'm willing to bet it's a lot of white people that feel that way. I'm cool with black people until my kids are dating one of them. I'm cool. I'm okay with black people until I see my family starting to fuck with black people. Like, you see what I'm saying?
This phase in their life. 16, 17, 18, they don't want to listen to their parents. And to give them the middle finger, they go find them a black person to talk to. And this is where things get rocky because say she gets pregnant. There's no connection. There is no understanding of each other's culture. So this is where we get into the topic of biracial with the white mom. This topic was trending on TikTok lately. And it was just stating how you can tell the difference between a biracial kid with a black.
I be posting videos on TikTok daily now, all right? I ain't seen none of that, but then again, your For You page is literally catered to the shit you watch, so I don't be watching for rage baiting racial shit on TikTok like that, so maybe that's why I ain't know, but it's interesting.
Mom versus a white mom.
Whether or not you other half-breeds want to digest it and understand it and take accountability for it is the fact that having a white mom is different than having a black mom, socially and psychologically. When people say that mixed kids with black moms are different than mixed kids with white moms, they're talking about the fact that mixed kids with black moms typically tend to not grow up to be coons and colorists.
Racist white people raise a daughter. That daughter decides to then become rebellious. But what does she do as an act of rebellion? She goes and sits on top of a black peon. The issue is she then makes a baby. But before the baby gets here, she has not done the work to get rid of the inherent racism that she has inside of herself.
No, but can we talk about how, as biracial folks, that's me, with white moms, can be the most problematic because a lot of times our white mothers will expect us to take on identities that reflect their own because the sacrifice of motherhood is so severe that they kind of want their biracial black presenting children to reflect their white experience.
It's like, I didn't fit in. You see, like, that this is such a touchy subject. Fuck! Can I speak? This is such a touchy subject, which is why I keep pausing. I'm trying to think through what I'm saying. But that's more so what I was getting at earlier. When I mentioned that, like, when I would talk to white girls, I would be thinking in the back of my mind, like, would your people even be okay with us talking? Like, what are your motives? You feel me? Like, what are your motives? And it's the same thing for me. It's not like my motives were pure either. Looking back, it's not like my motives were pure either, but it's like, what are your motives for fucking with me? Because inherently, like, we have nothing in common, bro. Like, this is gonna sound very surface level, but like, do you even like rap music, bro? If I play my rap music in the car, like, are you gonna be vibing with me? Or are you like gonna look at me like this some nigger shit? You feel me? Like, that's shit that I'm actually thinking about, fam. Because even though we live in a generation, I'm Gen Z. Gen Z, yeah, we live in a generation that has progressed away a bit more away from racism. It doesn't mean that it's not still inherently ingrained in our society. You know, I think we're like only one. I think it's said that we're only one generation removed from slavery. I think that's accurate. So it's like, while we have made progress, the influence is still there. While we have made progress, if I show up to your all white family gathering and I'm the only nigga there, I'm going to stick out like a sore thumb. And I noticed that when I would talk to white girls, bro, I would always feel like I'm hiding parts of myself. Like I'm only being I'm being a portion of myself with them. You feel me? I recently had this conversation with my coworker. You know, she's a white girl, but I had this conversation with her, and I was like, bro, at the end of the day, this sounds so simple, but I feel like this is profound. Like, if I'm chilling with my girl, like I want to feel comfortable to be me. Like, can I say nigga around you and you're not gonna flinch? Can I say nigga around you and you're gonna be okay? Now, of course, that might be an immature way of thinking, but that's where I'm at right now. I'm 22. Get off my dick. But yeah, like, can I be myself 100% around you without worrying about you judging me or looking at me crazy? You feel me? That's more so what I be thinking about now. And the more in tune, the more in touch that I get with myself. Like, I'm at a point now where I'm proud to be who I am. I remember there were times where I used to roll down with my window, right? Roll around with my windows down, blasting my music. And I would get like to a stoplight and I'll put the music down because I don't want to bother the people around me. I be seeing the motherfuckers inch forward in their cars. Granted, some people just don't like loud music. That's fair. But there be other times where I be rolling around, and when it's like, you know, when it's kinfolk, bro, there was one time I was blasting my music and somebody was singing along to the words right next to me, bro. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. I would turn my music down because it's like, I don't want to bother anybody. But now it's like, nah, fuck that. Nigga, I'm black and I'm proud, nigga. I'll drop my nuts on that. Let my nuts hang on that. What? Can't nobody make me feel guilty or feel like, you know, you can't make me feel away from me being who I am. And that's more so what I be getting at now. It's like, yo, I don't want to date anybody who I have to hide portions of myself to feel okay with being with. You feel me? I want to be with somebody who's proud to be with me as I am, and vice versa. You feel me? So yeah, I think that was a very valid point to say, especially from that woman with who has a white mom. She can speak from her experience. Like, yo, you're trying to push these ideas, these ideologies, and these sentiments onto me. And meanwhile, I'm also black. That don't even make sense. That's kind of crazy.
With nobody, I was constantly fighting. So
did your mother have those conversations with you about how to fit in with black boys?
She didn't know how to.
That's my
my mama's only response to everything is y'all better sit together. If your brother fight, you better fight. So we're constantly fighting, and then I'm getting my ass whooped because I'm fighting. But mama, you told me don't let him talk to me like that. He called me white. I'm not white. Well, you are. Well, no, the fuck I'm not. The little.
I ain't gonna lie. That's another thing that I feel like isn't talked about enough. The struggles that that mixed kids have to go through. Cause of course I've never went through this, but I've heard countless stories of, you know, the mixed kid who goes to their black family gathering and they feel out of place, but then they go to their white family gathering and they still feel out of place. Dang. It's like, it's very hard to find your place when you're in between two, what it feels like two opposing forces. You feel me? That like, I can't imagine what it's like to feel like you're black, but you're not black enough, and you're white, and you're not white enough. Like, that's tough.
Kid call me a nasty name or whatever. Well, why you getting mad at them? But just overlook it. I can't overlook it. I can't overlook no white boy calling me a N-word. I can't overlook that, mom.
And just even in America, going by the traditional household, the man is out working and the woman is home taking care of the kid. The white mom, she has her white mother. Her white mother has a white man. So it's like she's just going to instinctively go by the white standards. A lot of these black men that go for these white women, they kind of suppress their blackness to cater to.
Yes, bro. That's what I was talking about, bro. Like, can I be black around you, bro? Can I be black around you? That's really what I want to know. You feel me? That's what I really want to know. And I have yet to talk to a white girl where I felt, well, actually, very seldomly have I ever talked to a white girl and I felt like I can like be my 100% self and let my guard down around you. I don't have to worry about stepping on eggshells around you. and vice versa. Very seldom. Like that's like a 1 in 100 chance that happens for real, bro. Very rare, very hard to find. And oftentimes when you do find the girls, like, I'm not saying this is all of them, but I feel like oftentimes when you find those types of white girls that are actually into like black dudes, they be the most traumatized, like the gutter bunnies. You feel me? The ones from the trenches, you feel me? And that's not me, like, that's not a knock to them, but I'm just calling it as I see it. Like, they don't even be the ones that I would want to fuck with for real. That's just me. You feel me? That's just me. So yeah, like, to all the black dudes out there that you swear you into white women, like why? Not that there's a problem with it, but what are your motives? Like, why are you actually into are you actually into white women, or do you just hate black people? Do you just hate yourself? Do you hate your skin color? That's what we should really be talking about. You feel me?
Some of the times the black men actually want that. They want to distance themselves from their blackness. And so like I said, the whole foundation is just bad. Speaking of black men, let's talk about why they go after white women. The fetish aspect, white women are perceived to be quiet, feminine, non-aggressive, and things of that nature.
Black women gonna eventually leave you. At some point, they'll leave you.
Bro, as somebody, I used to be just like this. I hate seeing shit like this, bro. I really do. Because the more in tune with my blackness, I don't know how else to say it, the more in tune with my blackness that I've become, the easier I feel like it is to interact with my fellow black people, bro. I love black people, bro. I used to be a coon, bro. I gotta call it as I see it. I used to be a coon. I used to be like an Uncle Ruckus type nigga. Like, bro, why y'all being so ghetto? Like, no, we just being who we are. You feel me? But like I was saying, bro, the more in tune with my blackness I get in, the more in tune I get with, you know what I'm saying, the easier it is I find to interact with other black people. The more accepting of myself I become, the more accepting of my fellow black people I become. You feel me?
Ain't going nowhere.
It's the 8th time.
And I don't find myself saying dumb shit like this. Talking about the white girls won't leave. Like, what? Women are women, bro. Like, the same way, like, it don't matter what race she is. Like, a white girl will do you the same way a black girl can do you. Like people who are trifling are just trifling, bro. It's not a race thing. You feel me? Like, oh man.
Ben, bitch, get back in that house. Get back in that house. I told you I went to the store.
Do you like white girls?
I love white girls.
I
White
bet
girls
you
are
do,
feminine,
nigga.
they're caring. They come in different hair colors, different eye colors. They have their own unique touch to them.
Number 2, they are self-hating. They don't like themselves.
So what would you say you're looking for in a real one?
It's right here, man. Snow bunnies.
Oh, we like
My nigga.
white women.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, that's why you're here, and I'm happy to have you here. Now, let's go for this. In relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What's something you wouldn't tolerate in a relationship?
I don't date black women.
He said, what is something you don't tolerate in a relationship? Meaning, like, what are some behaviors that are a deal breaker for you? And this nigga said, I don't date black women. All right, bro.
Well, okay, that doesn't have anything to do with a deal breaker. So can you focus on qualities, not color, but qualities you don't like?
Okay, well, I don't like a loud woman.
Okay.
White women are quiet.
Oh
black
my
women
God,
are
bro.
loud.
So give me a quality. So you don't like loud.
Yes.
You want a submissive woman.
Yes.
You have one more.
Yes.
Without color.
I like nice hair. Well, I could rub my fingers through
My
it.
nigga, what the fuck? Yo.
You know what I mean?
I cannot zoom? What the fuck is this? My nigga. What the fuck is this, though? You look like you sprayed your fucking hair on. What the fuck are we talking about? Bro, get the fuck out of my face. Niggas be on bullshit talking like this, bro. Shit crazy.
Hair, silky. Black women, nappy wigs, falling all off at the club. You know.
You know what's funny? Like, people don't talk about it enough, but like, white women also use hair extensions. Like, so I don't know what the fuck we're really talking about when we say shit like this. That, like, I'm just saying.
I mean,
Like, what the fuck?
Number 3, they are doing it out of spite to black women because they don't like black women and they want to show them that, hey, I got a white woman.
Listen to me when I'm talking to you lot. I'm listening. Because you lot don't like to fish out and listen. I don't date black women because you don't like to get put in your place. Your place.
Which
and when
place?
you get put in your place, you think you got taught like a man.
That's why they were cheating on you then.
You're not men.
That's why they were
Watch
cheating
this.
on you.
Stay in
Yeah,
your
that's why they
place.
cheated on you.
You know, like attracts like, right? So if you go around talking to women with this rah rah, bark bark, get put in your place energy, like what the fuck do you think? What do you think you're gonna be met with? And what's crazy is dudes like this will say, "Oh, I don't like a loud woman. I don't like a loud woman. I like women that are quiet." And they use this as a dig at black women. But let this have been a white woman. Let this have been a Latina woman. Let this have been an Asian woman, right? It'll be looked at, oh, like she got that, she's got that fire, you know? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not okay. It's not okay. This is not okay, bro. This is not okay. Like, and this is coming from somebody who used to do it. So I'm just like processing a bunch of shit in real time. Like, damn, how did I used to think like this? That's why I keep sighing. It's like, damn, bro, how the fuck was I like this? Ugh, like this is so nasty, bro. Cause I done had it where, like, of course, it might not be the best example because I'm talking about a Karen, but I done had it to where like a Karen will get in my face at work and start like bullshitting, and I just keep my composure, you know? I keep my cool, and eventually they meet me where I'm at. Because you want to be up here. I'm going to continue to be down here. And they're going to match their tone to meet mine because they understand that I'm not trying to attack them. Granted, like I said, it's not the best example because these are white women who like entitled and shit. But I feel like, you know, women are women. If you talking to a woman and she's giving you a bunch of like, you know, she's being loud and giving you attitude. If you just keep your composure and, you know, speak to her softly. You feel me? Keep your cool. Speak to her calmly. Eventually, she will meet you where you're at. I don't understand how. I just really hate that. I don't like a loud woman talk. Like, what are we talking about? All women can be loud. Like, that's so dumb, bro. That shit is so dumb.
Black women, I know, and that's why I'm never gonna be in your pop ever again. Yeah, I'm not with black women because you don't like to get put in your place.
Apologies,
listen. Apologies where?
Apologies.
Oh wait, wait. Did she the shoot? Did she the shoot?
What kind of bullshit?
Go. Where's your hair?
You know, he's talking about some where's your hair, my nigga. Where's yours though? You feel me? What your hairline look like? You feel me? Like I really don't get this shit, bro. This shit is sick.
Another thing that we could talk about is it seems like some of the most successful black men go for white women or women of other races. I won't necessarily say this to be true, as I'm gonna put some stats up on the screen, but majority of men that make over 100K in the black community talk to other black women. I will say that I do see a rise of athletes and college players that do talk to black women as black men. But I think we can break this down into very simple terms. Most of these D1 schools are predominantly white. Most of the women that they're interacting with are white women.
True.
9 times out of 10, they're not going to be talking to their high school girlfriends, so they're gonna play in that snow. And my only concern with this is that these NBA players, football players, they're receiving life-changing money, generational wealth. So it's like instead of keeping all of that money intact and going into the black community, they're just giving it right back. I'm sorry.
I use the Patrick Mahomes theory. Patrick Mahomes' dad, dark-skinned man, get with a white woman, then create athletic kids, one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. Very fair-skinned man gets with white woman. Boom. And then now look at his kids. His kids look completely white. And one of those kids more likely to align themselves with other white people. And so now we just took away our talent in millions of generational millions and gave it back to the white community.
Now let's move on to the white man
that's a fair
black
breakdown.
Woman combo. Like I stated with the biracial mom, contrary to that, a white man will embrace the woman's blackness. Her blackness is probably what attracted him to her. So a lot of the times the white man ends up like consuming that energy. And that's why the black girlfriend effect has been.
I remember the black girlfriend effect, bruh. Get a white dude and a black girlfriend, and then you just watch as over time he starts to become more swaggy, bro. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, he cuts his hair different, styles his beard different, he dresses different. Man, the nigga even walks different, even talks different. That shit crazy. That shit is true. Like, what? Hold up, bro.
Consuming that energy. The black girlfriend effect has been
Like, hold
trending on
up.
TikTok.
Look. This is I gotta keep. This is before, right? This is before. Look like, damn. I'm not flaming him, but like, you feel me? Like, look at the before. You feel me? We gotta scan the badges. All right, and now look at the after. All right. Look, date number 2. We don't know if it's date number 2, but okay. Look, the style is different. Look at this. Look at the cut. Look at the hairline, bro. He found his hairline because of this woman, bro. Look at this. He found his hairline because of this woman, bro. Dog didn't even have a hairline before. Like, fuck is we talking about? Huh? Fuck is we talking about, bro? Now he's swagged out. Look at this dude, bruh.
All right, we got living proof that the black wife effect is real. Travis Kelce, before.
Right.
When he used to date black girls, apparently. Travis.
Yeah. This man went from looking like, it was good, shorty, to, boy, if you don't get back on that field, boy. If you don't get back on that field, boy. Like, that's tough. That's tough, bro. Oh my fucking gosh.
He looked like he went from smelling like Creed to smelling like rich mahogany.
Huh?
He looks like the type of guy that might sit his nieces and nephews on his lap and tell them a story before bed. He looks like the type of guy that smokes a pipe and wears slippers at home.
I ain't gonna lie, the slippers joke is funny. Yeah, he gonna be in a robe and slippers with his coffee mug. You feel me? That's tough.
PI vibes. I'm getting Magnum PI vibes, guys.
It's funny because it's like just an ordinary white dude and then he just turns into a swagged out, cool looking guy.
Dead ass, bro.
I wanted to break down about interracial couples, specifically black and white. And listen, do what makes you happy. Just do not put.
Honestly, a W video from Antonio Speaks. But yeah, yo, like, I'm glad I did this video, man, because this is something that I've been like experiencing in real time, like the past few months, really. Like, I just been doing a lot more like soul searching, I guess I could say, a lot more inner work, and I just find that genuinely the more in tune that I get with myself, my like, you know, our history as black people, what we had to go through, what we have to overcome, or what we've had to overcome over the years, I want more, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just more attracted to people that look like me, or people that have gone through similar struggles like me. You feel me? People that can relate to where I come from, black history. You feel me? The more and more in tune that I get with my blackness is the more beautiful and appealing that I find black women. Whereas before, like, I didn't want anything to do with a black woman, and that was more so because of my inner trauma. You feel me? What I had to go through. You feel me? I also feel like there were other things that played a role in it as well, but that's a whole nother can of worms, bro. Listen, if you made it to the end of the video, you obviously liked the video. Drop a like on the video. Drop a like. You feel me? Or drop a dislike, nigga. I really don't care, bro. Honestly, you made it to the end of the video, so you obviously, like, you even if you drop a dislike, you fuck with me for you to watch all the way through the fucking video. But yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. At the end of the day, I agree with what Antonio said at the end. Do what makes you happy. But if you are a black man, bro, if you are a brother and you find yourself into white women, I really want you to think, like, really ask yourself, bro. Go sit in the corner and think, why do I like white women? Do I like white women because I actually like white women, or do I like white women because I don't like black women? That's a valid question, and that's a question only you can answer, bro. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been your boy Jay, spending his 2 cents, one video at a time. Until next time, I'm out, cuz.